Hello everybody and welcome to NFL Awards Week 3. I'm a few days late, but let's get into it. Starting off with MVP, and it's gotta be Jalen Hurts. He struggled a lot in the first half, but the second half, his team came out firing. He finished 21 of 32 with 226 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. Those are just passing touchdowns, by the way. He also had one on the ground. For Offensive Player of the Week, I'm going with Jonathan Taylor. Now, I have given a lot of love to Daniel Jones, but it's time to give some love to their workhorse running back, who had 102 rushing yards, 16 receiving yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. He was amazing, and he's a big reason as to why they're successful. For Defense of the Week, I have to go with the Cleveland Browns, who only gave up 10 points to a very good offense in the Green Bay Packers. They forced an interception as well as a forced fumble, but that defensive front really did it, sacking him 5 times. Now for my Rookie of the Week, I'm bending the rules again. I actually have 2. The first one is Luther Burden, who had 3 receptions for 101 yards and 1 touchdown, the first 100-yard game of his young career. The second is Quinshon Judkins, who had 94 rushing yards and a touchdown and over 5 yards a carry in his team's victory over the Pack. And now for my Comeback Player of the Week, what we've all been waiting for, it's Caleb Williams. That offense is finally clicking. He had almost 300 yards, he was just south of it, and had 4 touchdowns with 0 turnovers. This offense is finally starting to look like what we all thought it would be. Now for my Coach of the Week, it's Dan Campbell, for the simple reason that he was able to out-coach the Ravens in prime time. I always love when 2 top-level teams face each other. The coach that comes out on top is usually going to win this. Now this week I am going to be adding a Next Man Up award, which is basically just a backup player that will come in and play very good in place of the guy who got injured. This week's is going to be Carson Wentz, who threw 173 yards and 2 touchdowns, and a 70% completion percentage in his team's 48-10 victory over Cincinnati. Now, largely it was because of the defense, but he was a game manager, which is exactly what they needed him to do, and he did that very well.